It's going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman, episode 11. Club 2, episode 11. Because we had the Iceland part. We don't talk about that anymore. Okay, we do not speak about our journey around Iceland for 3 episodes. Not good. We're looking at the best 11, the overall best 11 for Merani Tiblisi. The door is here. We have Namadze, who's playing as our left back, which is an interesting shout. Jagori, who spent quite a substantial amount of the end of the season out injured. Tavaradze alongside him, and Pops as our best ever right back. Interesting. Shingalia, Sukhanov, and Shakira as our best midfield trio. Gionik, Pip, interestingly, and Kulishenko as our front three. Gerich, Karashnikovelli. Did he? Okay, he played 23 games. Fair enough. DJ Kabil, Datsun, Iago, Mali, and Chikavani as the substitutes. So that's the overall best 11. Who made... Oh, I've just kind of ruined it now, but okay. Gerich was our best goalkeeper this year. To be fair, he played significantly more games than any other goalkeeper we had. Jagori, Namadze, and Tavaradze as our centre-backs. Mali, Araziani, and Kandalecki as our defensive attacking players. The players in between the midfielders and the defence. Sukhanov and Shingalia as the midfield partnership. And Kulishenko and Chikavani as our strikers. Chikavani, 3 goals in 21. He's a 1 in 7 man. You know he's good when he's a 1 in 7 man. What the fuck? It's better than Samora, who was a 1 in 20 man. Barriero, DJ Kabel, Kovlachenko, Gionik, a 1 in 10 man. And Baridze made it on the bench, but he's 14 games, 3 goals. That's not terrible. So Sukhanov got player of the season, Shingalia second, and Tavaradze third. To be fair, there's not many players in this team that I would probably have overlooked. That's pretty much the team we played most often. I'm not so sure about Jagori. Maybe. Shingalia was a young player of the season. Goal of the season went to Sukhanov. I'm going to say this is one of his free kicks. He didn't score too many goals. Also when we were Giorgino playing and Samora played up front. Jeez, that was such a weird team we played that day. No, this is Sukhanov from quite a substantial distance out. Top bins. Beautiful. Oh. So, top goal scorer, Kulishenko, came in, played half a season, about half a season, scored 10 goals. That's how bad we were this year. Highest average rating, Sukhanov, who we won't have for next season unless the Director of Football offers him an extension to his loan or tries to buy him, which is a possibility. He had the most assists as well with 6. Best pass completion, Kovlachenko, who, to be fair, I think he's going to be, if Sukhanov doesn't come back, I think Kovlachenko steps into that position without a doubt. Most player of the matches, Kulishenko, like I said, imagine if we had him for the entire season. Tavaradze and Sukhanov with 9 yellow cards, and Baridze with 2 reds. Yep. Few would have tipped Merani to have been capable of avoiding relegation heading into the season, but Merani confounded every expectation by achieving a solid mid-table finish. Merani were one of the competition's feel-good stories, defying expectations, and thanks to an impressive spell of form that began in October and saw them rise as high as 6th place, were able to celebrate a job well done. Match of the season was our win against Torpedo. Moment to forget was a defeat to Torpedo, but we actually got an average attendance of 800. Pretty sure you could hear my missus sneezing in the background. That was loud. So for next season, they want us to finish in the division again. Let's build on what we did this season and just finish in the division. They want us to work within the wage budget and do not sign players over 30. I'm pretty sure what they wanted last season was to sign players under 23. So, fair enough. Dynamics wise, the players pretty happy with me. You know, our reputation still sucks balls, but do I go for a coaching badge? I'm pretty sure they're going to say no. Because they always do. We still only have a 10%. We still have only half a star. But we've basic Georgian. We're getting places. The end of season team meeting. Competition for place will be tougher as a result. Via the relegation playoff. Yeah. It's going to take a lot of hard work and effort to stay in this division, but I know we've got what it takes. Yeah, boys. Gio Nick, you're fucking delighted. I don't know if you're going to be here come the start of the season. Who was the most injury prone? Chugovana. I don't care, he's leaving. Iago is retiring as well. Oh, okay. So, Chugovaga, 6 injuries. Longest injury is this guy. Oh, yeah, I had hopes for him when he came in. He cost a small fortune, but never really got an opportunity. And yeah, the lads are going to be back in January. Delightful. And Pops has won the 3rd division. Good job, Pops. Well done to you, buddy old pal. I'm interested who Talavi and Dilagori are going to be playing. So Talavi play Guerra Lanciacuti and Dilagori play Merani Mavrati. How did the league finish? WT Georgia Tiblisi, the team who got relegated last year, do not get promoted. How very unfortunate. Gagra finished 7th. For some reason, their name sticks out in my head, and I don't know why. Yeah, nice, handy mid-table finish. The board are happy, fans are happy, the players are happy. I'm happy-ish. I would have preferred if we didn't have that poor spell in the middle of the season. But let's have a look. See, can we get a coaching course? Hey, we finally got one. We've finally got our first coaching badge. National C. Let's go. So that'll be 2 months into the season. We'll get that. A lot of our coaches have a Continental C license already. Or Continental B or Continental A. Like we are the main person in this entire team. And we have the lowest coaching badge. And I don't know why. But yeah. So, this is what we have coming in. 2 new fullbacks. And then this is what we have leaving. Kind of disappointed that I did not realise Talavi are taking 3 of our players. The only one I'm worried about is Amat Tahir. He is a good player. And Lokomotiv Tbilisi are taking a very good prospect striker. So what we'll do is we will be back in just a second for you. It's going to be a little while for me. For the first game of the season. And we're going to do a roundup of transfers. The budget came in 470k-ish and 17k, well 16.5 wage budget. That's what we have to play with this year. They've knocked it down a little bit from the 22 they gave us last year. But it's fine. We've plenty of playing room. I'm pretty sure the director of football is not going to buy too many players because of this horrendous balance that we have at the minute. So don't go anywhere. Stay right where you are. We will be back with the first game of the season and any transfers. that we've done. There's probably going to be a lot of people leaving. We'll see if anybody comes in to replace them. Back in a second. Alright, fellas, we're back now for the first game of the season against Dila Gori. But we're going to have a little look at the transfers that we've done. You'd already seen Artem Saligo coming from Lida in Belarus. He's good physically. He's picked up an injury in pre-season, so he's not fully fit, so he won't be making his debut today. Then we have Magona Okujava, who does not sound Georgian, but he actually is. He's full Georgian, fair enough. Played in the 4th division last year, so you know he's good. He played in the old top division in 2015-16, so that's, yeah, he's not played in high division for a while. He looks relatively fine. 5 crossing is the only thing I'm a bit weary about. We'll see how he gets on. And Revaz Chichisvili comes in as a centre back option, where like we're a bit short on players, as you can see by the amount of players we've sent out on loan and sold, and then we released a bunch of players as well. So we brought him in from Dila Gori, who brought him on free. Didn't really play much last year. Don't think he's going to play a whole lot this year. You already knew about the 4 players that were leaving on frees, but then we sent Gaprindishvili out on loan to Dila Gori. You know, fair enough. Then 3 centre backs. Yeah, 3 centre backs went out on loan. So we're a tad short on centre backs. And the released side of it, Datsun and Megaladze retired. Pops isn't on this list, but I'm pretty sure he retired as well. Gogo is gone. Gogatuda is gone. Ungmennafélagið was the left back we had in the 2nd division we sent out on loan last year. He's gone. Geonic is gone. The Door is gone. Techers and Gigasam all got released. And as you saw, we only brought in 3 players. And we've gotten rid of all of them. So this is how we're going to line up. Well, this is the pre-match. We've beaten them 3 times. They've beaten us twice. As you can see, backup goalkeeper Zoomers is out with a damaged Achilles tendon. He's going to be out for another 8 months. So probably won't see him again. Because when he gets back, I don't know if he's going to be fit enough to actually play for quite some time. So we have a 16-year-old on the bench. Oh, I thought he was at least 17. He is not. So the new lineup for this season, we're going for a slightly different lineup. We're not playing with a DM for the time being. Want to see how we get on with 3 centre midfielders, and we have just made that a ball-winning midfielder in the middle. So we've Gerich, Teveradze, Chiguri and Shikanishvili as our centre-backs, Mali and Okujava as our wing-backs, Okujava making his debut today. Kovalenko is going to play as the box-box with Adamadze as the ball-winning midfielder and Shengelia as the playmaker, Kulashenko and Chikovani playing up front. We have Chichinishvili on the bench. Or do we? Do we play him? Do we? No, we don't. No, we're not. He's not good. No, we're not. No. Who did? Samora. He is quite annoyed because we wanted to sell him, and the director of football is just rejecting every offer that comes in from him. It's just like, no, we want more money than you're offering, and it's been a time. So we are playing. We're going fairly similar to what we had last year, just with a slightly deeper midfielder last year. We're going for, or a DM last year. We're going for 3 central midfielders this year. Hopefully that makes the difference. Go out there and impress me. This is the team that we finished above last season. on head-to-head, I'm assuming. Because it definitely wasn't on a goal difference, because you may remember we had a horrendous goal difference and still managed to finish above them. So that made me quite happy, but I still wasn't 100% sure how it worked, but I'm not going to ask. Fabian Reed, they managed to keep a hold of Reed, which is quite interesting. He was a very good striker last season. I would have thought that somebody would have stolen him away from them, but they didn't. Akaluva. Mali was playing for Georgian under 21s up until recently, so he is a little tired. But Soldat is injured, and we've basically gotten rid of every other player in his position. So, yeah, the director of football hasn't really solved any of the issues because we're still lacking players. Kulishenko, offside. We're still horrendously over our. We're horrendously poor financially still, which it's always nice to see. You know, click onto finances and you're £750,000 in debt. You know, it's perfect. It's exactly what you want. He was handing out mad contracts during the summer as well, trying to keep some of the players. Like Jaguri was one that was out of contract, decided to just offer him like a £75 a week wage rise. It was okay, surprising, but okay. He wasn't one who played a whole lot last year, but I wouldn't say he was bad, but at the same time I wouldn't have handed him a pay increase to stay at the club. I would have said maybe the same wages on a year, but no. Let's just offer extra wages. Went in for a bunch of players during the summer as well, and just usual director of football things. If a club comes in, offers more money, they either don't offer anything else or just instantly be like, okay, I don't want to be a part of this. So if you're trying to do this at home, it's not fun. It's difficult. And they all seem to be going after, the director of football seems to just be going after players that will make it difficult for us to register them, because he's signing mostly foreign players, and I think we're already at the limit. I think we already have 10 registered, and that's the most you can have. Although I don't know if I registered. I must have. Did I register Samora? I must have, because otherwise he would have been eligible for the game. And Shengelia just puts heads at just over on the hour. Mali is dying, but we don't really have anyone we can bring on for him. Chikori's having a poor game, so bring on Chichishvili against Soul Club. Why not? Akujava's having a poor game, but we don't really have anyone we can bring on for him. Adamadze, we bring on Chicharani, because he didn't play too much last year, actually. Yeah, we'll give him an opportunity to prove he's a good player. Let's for a bit of creativity. Alright, Chichishvili against his old club. What can he do? Pass to Shikavili. Big ball forward, Kulishenko, and it's somehow gone in. Interesting. I was just about to say Kulishenko's had a bit of a quiet game today. I might take him off because Baridze, the young striker that we had come through last year, he was doing quite well in the friendlies. Oh god. Okay, Gerich manages to keep it in, and Chengelia punts it. Oh, DJ Cabell's on. Ex-player DJ Cabell. So you know he's probably going to score. I really want to take Mali off. We don't have anyone that can play there. So instead I might just take off Chukafani for Baridze. He used to be a full-on pressing forward. So we'll just leave him. We'll be a pressing forward. Do you know what? Why not? We ought to give him the number 3 because why not? Give the lads a bit of praise. They're doing well. First game of the season. We're winning. But there is 2 minutes plus stoppages left. Gerrich. Always going for a long ball. There we go. Oh, Kuleshenko's gone into it. I just can't beat the keeper. And the game ends with us winning 1-0. It does indeed. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Alright, so we've won. Delightful. Well done. Nice victory. Good job, fellas. Kuleshenko. Very happy with the way he played. Well done. That is delightful. Our debutants didn't completely fuck us over. And Kuleshenko. Superb in front of goal, buddy. Well done. 2 key headers, 4 dribbles made. Oh. So when do we come? Oh yeah, our friendlies were mixed. Like Torpedo's second team, we beat them 8-0, but lost to Merani Tiblisi, who are a second division team, 2-1, and then drew with Avmir, who are a third division Russian. No, they're not even a Russian division team. They're non-league. Finished 3-3, and got beaten by Akhmat 4-1. So you know, just doing football things. We shall come back. We'll come back for the Korkisheli Sabrotulo games because the transfer window should be finished around. I think it's the Batumi Lakchuti games. I think somewhere around here is when the transfer window ends. So we just come back for the cup game and the Sabrotulo game. We have a lot of games on TV for the first half of the season. Fantastic. Right, fellas, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends. What else? Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment to tell me no. Comment if you didn't like the video, what you didn't like about it. And if you did enjoy the video, what did you like about it most? What was your favourite part? Who's going to be the best signing that we had so far? I don't think any of them are going to be world beaters, to be fair. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!